we've seen is that people no longer consider work as a place. They want to work anywhere, and they want the flexibility to do that. But with that, they also, when it comes to work-life balance, the flexibility, they want a little bit more of autonomy about how they manage their time, because the lines have become very blurred from when you're working at home, what's home life, what's that. And I think with a lot of people, it's not a one size fits all. You know, people expect different things, and they expect much more transparency about what's going on with the organizations around them, and expecting that. But we've also seen a lot of frustrations that people have, because as you said at the start, there was a lot of hygiene factors that are there, but a lot of the technologies that are in place, or the things that were brought or imposed on top of people, really weren't fit or weren't developed to work with people to make this transition over. So there's a lot of older technology that still is out there that needs a lot of modernization that really aren't fit for purpose. And this causes a lot of frustration for those people. And then there's the cultural aspects of it. And we've got age differences across the people that are working from home. We've seen some people are much more confident and are probably have been in the business a lot longer, a lot more comfortable to work on their own, and that. But other people miss that social cohesion that happens within the organization, or when they go into the office. I think some people have find it much easier. I wouldn't say it's not an age group, but there's many behavioral things that people have. And you got the difference between introverts and extroverts, and the way that they like to have people around them. I'm talking about that social cohesion and communication. There are many things that have aided that. Obviously, we talk about the prominence of Zoom and now Microsoft Teams. There's actually, in some instances that we've seen with some research I've done with the School of Psychology and with Trinity College, we've seen the behaviours slightly change and adapt, where people have really embraced instant communication. Whereas, so they've actually formed stronger bonds, being able to work at home and have almost instant chats with other team members or with supervisors, where they might have found it difficult to do that in the environment. So it does mean different things for different people. And there's a great disparity across those. But you see other people who have frustrations, who have got other things that happen around their lifestyle. They've got disturbances that can happen, and find it much easier to go into an office space and work in those environments. So as I said, I don't think it's a one size fits all. I think, and this is where I think management and need to play a greater role in that, help people coach them through this. And there is a role there for technology as well, as people kind of transition from being not so much task management or productivity management, but actually coaching their staff and having the time to be able to do that. As I say, aid people and assist people where it's need be. And data plays a huge role in this. I think Dan mentioned that earlier. We have to find new ways of finding and collecting newer data that we don't have access before. So you not so much to monitor people, but you can see visibility and signs of how people are doing, and have proper feedback on them back to their management team.